Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining us at Jackrabbit Illustrated tonight. We would like to mention that the following program contains the possibility of bad language, inappropriate comments, and hosts with the propensity to wander off topic. Those of us at Jackrabbit Illustrated would like to thank you for joining us and would like to thank our title sponsor, Kubota Dealers of South Dakota. With 9 dealerships across the great state of South Dakota, with all the equipment you may need for your home, acreage, or farming operation, there's always a Kubota dealer ready to provide you with the parts, service, and sales you need. Now, with that out of the way, let's get to what you came for.
Scared money don't make money, right?
That's right, folks. Scared money don't make money. The spin-off show from the B Team with Ben and Brendan making their picks against the spread just like old times, with the addition of Alex Kenkel and his computer model that is featured weekly on JackrabbitIllustrated.com. As usual, the B Team and all Jackrabbit Illustrated podcasts are live on the Jackrabbit Illustrated Facebook and Twitter pages, along with being live on the FCS Fans Nation YouTube channel. Also, if you don't catch us live, be sure to tune in on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, or any major podcast outlet in between.
Scared Money Don't Make Money is thrilled to have their show sponsor be Cubby Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Brookings. With the best beer and food in town and more TVs than wall space, Cubby Sports Bar and Grill is your Jackrabbit headquarters to watch any game, home or away. The B Team is also thrilled to announce their segment sponsor, Blue Tide Car Wash of Brookings, Mitchell, Sioux Falls, and now Hartford, as well as all the other get-and-go locations in South Dakota.
Our second segment sponsor is Hadrick Ranch. For the best beef you've ever tasted, go to hadrickranch.com. They'll ship it to you. And lastly, thank you to our segment sponsor, Innovative Engineering Solutions. Contact them for all your HVAC, plumbing, fire protection, automated control systems, and energy conservation needs. I'm Batman. Or Dracula. Or both. I'm Bat Dracula Man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us again here a little bit later than normal by about 30 minutes. So we pushed that time off because Ben was being a good Jacks fan, and he was up at the opening night for basketball up at the second year of the renovated First Bank Trust and Arena. And, of course, as always, he managed to be late. Anyways, for him. He made it before the intro ended. So
is the game over yet? You might have.
No, he had to have left early.
I left at halftime.
That's what I figured.
Was it a good time? Looked like a good time.
Yeah, it was good. There's a lot of new guys on the basketball team, but some talent out there. So be interesting to see what they can do.
That's the world of mid-major basketball now. It
really is.
New roster every year.
Good thing we play on a really tough conference. Don't get Brendan started on that.
we were beating the North Dakota tonight, though. We might have playing Mayville State out of North Dakota.
Ooh, well, vengeance is whatever we want it to be, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. No, Ron says our girls basketball team is our best program. Yeah. I don't think that's actually arguable. If we had a if a team had a had our football success and then a men's basketball team, and the men's basketball team had multiple Sweet 16 runs and won a game almost every time they're in the tournament and is consistently a top 25 team, that's
we have
a higher
another program. That's not to take away from the girls because they're awesome, but we have another program that's finished in the top 25 5 of the last 7 years.
That's true. There's a lot more schools that have women's basketball than there is that have wrestling.
Yeah, there's only 60 some odd wrestling schools. That's completely fair.
It's just, but that being said, the wrestling team is fantastic. Pretty much every program in South Dakota right now is terrific.
Spoiled.
Maybe equestrian,
baseball,
not super hot rod right now, but I think there's 12 or 14 equestrian teams nationwide, and then NCAA Division I. So, that's going to be what it is. So, anyways, we got off track right away, and the comments are wild. So glad you're joining us. Kevin Marshall says glad that we're later. He's missed all the shows this week due to being located in one of the other states, the lush paradise of South Carolina. That's not what he said. He says the greatest of all states. But yeah, So we're rocking a little late. That's okay. As Ben's punishment, we're going to go an hour and a half tonight.
With a halftime intermission spectacular.
Yeah, we'll have a JIAI intermission, and Ben's got a whole movie, actually an AI movie set up for that. And yeah, popcorn. You're muted, so we can't even hear your unhappiness. Yeah, see how that feels? Yeah, it's not good.
It's not a movie, but it is 3 clips.
Hey,
so looking forward to that at halfway through the show. All right, let's do our pick recap here as I finish getting JIAI set up.
I felt bad about how my picks went until I saw how a certain someone else's picks went, and I feel better.
Yeah, well, we'll just wait till we get this to the standings. All right, first up, we got to find the right spreadsheet here.
I said a little bit better, not like 100% better.
That's true. All right, so we had only 5 Valley games. We had UND whooping up on Indiana State, who we play this week. UND covered 46-17. Youngstown State covered 51-17, and we all took the Michael Batts bait and said, yeah, sure, Murray State will keep covering. No, they didn't.
Yep, he suckered us right in.
Thanks a lot, Michael.
The one time we get to have Michael show up, and what does he do? He's like, I got these suckers. Yeah, they.
I mean, that was the only reason that I picked them. Like, I don't think I would have picked them otherwise. Right. So anyway, we had Southern Illinois beating UNI 31-17, but not covering. UNI covered that one. And
UNI's defense is.
Yeah, I
feel so bad for them. They're just so wasted. I mean, that is a good defense.
I mean, they did still give up 31, but yeah,
still a lot of points.
That's not bad against Southern Illinois, though.
Yeah, comparatively speaking.
I'm sure you have a stat to support that, so I'm not even going to argue it.
Argue.
No. All right. We had Illinois
State. Are we going to get to an hour and a half long show if you're not going to argue?
Illinois State winning 21-13 and covering against USD. And lastly, we had NDSU winning 38-7 and covering. What did you say, Alex?
I would say that USD Illinois State game. The only other thing I was going to add there is just USD is very bad at situational football right now, and you do not win games when you are bad at situational football. I mean, just terrible.
The game just looked like a rock fight.
It was. Illinois State had 3 nice drives and didn't do much else the rest of the game, but because USD could not do anything else, or anytime they did, they'd immediately have a penalty or not get it on 3rd down. That's all they needed. They couldn't. They had like 3 different chances to put together a game-tying drive and didn't.
Yeah. Well, they still got their Super Bowl coming up in a couple weeks. So we'll see how they do the rest of the season. That is it for the pick recap segment. Who was that brought to us by, Brendan?
Oh, that was brought to us by, of course, we have our show sponsor, Cubby Sports Bar and Grill of Brookings, South Dakota, the #1 sports bar in South Dakota. We did the intro, but we didn't really talk about them. But he's giving the look like, what are we doing? But
oh no, it was on my computer. I'm having problems.
AI. But no, our show sponsor, Cubby Sports Bar and Grill, #1 sports bar in South Dakota. They still have that fundraiser going on for Deutsch there. If you can help out, please do so. Please consider doing so. It seems like the community's really rallying around him, which, rightfully so. I mean, he's been a staple of Brookings for at least every college person who's come through SDSU for the last, 15, 20 years. So if you can help him out, he's always been a great dude to everyone who comes through that door at Cubby's. So please do so. I know they're doing a whole bunch of cool stuff for him there. If you can help at Cubby Sports Bar and Grill. And then our picks recap was brought to you by Blue Tide Car Wash with locations in Brookings, Mitchell, Hartford, Sioux, and 19 locations in Sioux Falls. There's always Blue Tide close enough to get your car all nice and pretty. Get yourself the monthly pass and save yourself some money and wash that car as many times as you want. You can drive through 5 times in a row if you like. I have. They take great care of your vehicle. They have touchless options. They have the tunnel wash. They have the brush washes. They got everything you might desire to clean your car off. So that is our recap sponsor, Blue Tide Car Wash.
Perfect. Kevin, I've done a live read before. I do the one for innovative engineering, so I don't know what you're talking about. And also, I don't know, are you saying that you think I would do poorly, or that you I don't know.
Joke's on him. I'm never reading anything for these. I'm just talking.
All right. All right. For JIAI, let me get this fired up here. We have the best cover in the world. If I can get it going here. Give me a hot second.
The same one. Oh my God. You are
there it is.
Hot mess. Did you take Alex's old computer from him, or
no? This thing was completely dead, and so I had to revive it. And
oh God,
it's still okay. Jeez, we're not putting that up, Kev.
We could.
Nope. All right.
Could.
So we've got JIAI here, and first up is a video, and you'll have to tell me who the two guys are, because they don't look like them, but I think you'll know who I'm talking about.
Joe and Sean.
I just don't get it, man. They could have told us something, anything.
It's South Dakota State. They kept the whole Chase Mason thing under wraps like it's national security.
This hurts my ego, dude.
For some reason, the one guy looks like Brendan Merriam, but that's not him. But I know exactly who that is.
I'm not sure who the second one's supposed to be.
One's Craig Haley and one's probably Dom Izzo, or
correct,
one of the Fargo media.
Correct.
Oh, I didn't know how. I like Dom, so I didn't know how hard we were going to pile on him, but I knew one was Craig for sure.
Yeah. No, I like Dom too. I'm just giving him crap. All right, next up.
I don't think Dom
from the heart. Here you go. You're welcome. One for you too. These copy and pasted apologies are all heartfelt. Don't be shy. Take one. Plenty to go around.
He's hitting everybody. Oh my God, Ben's got a hit list.
Ben's ornery this week.
Yeah.
Last one is actually, I was pretty proud of this. Just inspirational, isn't it?
Very. It just stirs my soul.
People have to tune in for that. They're just going to be killing to know what that was.
You keep doing videos. We're going to have to make you do voiceovers to tell the podcast version what's happening in the video.
They can't see the photos either.
Yeah, that you're going to have to describe it with your voice.
Oh,
okay. If you're an audio only listener, it's not worth your time this week.
That is not true. The third one was really good. Anyway,
the first two were good, I thought.
Oh, the first two were the best ones. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I laughed really hard when I made that first one. I just hope somebody somebody clips it and sends it to them. All right. Next up, let's go to our picks for this week. Well, actually, to recap, I forgot to say that. What do we need to do?
We need our JIAI sponsor. Yeah.
We still haven't gone over the results of our picks yet.
I was just going to do that, but Brendan interrupted me.
Out of order.
Well, you're the one who's going crazy on me here. Haddock's Ranch is who is JIAI is brought to you by Haddock's Ranch. They hooked up the JFPA tailgate with 120 pounds or 120 racks of dino ribs, which was incredible over there. I mean, you can't get better beef than getting it from Haddock's Ranch at haddocksranch.com.
He should make a ranch.
Oh my God, Haddock's Ranch. That would be.
Oh my God, we should text him right now.
Right.
Call him, Troy. What are you doing?
Troy, Troy, we got an idea for you
Like
right
a
now.
ranch that goes really good with beef. That's
Right.
brilliant rancheroo.
Chipotle ranch.
Like a ranch with some black pepper in it.
Yeah, black pepper ranch would be good.
Maybe
Garlic,
a little bit of horseradish.
horseradish ranch. Get out of here. Is that even a thing? Because it should
It
be.
could be. It could be Hadrick's Ranch.
Oh my
Investors,
gosh, we need to talk to him.
We got
need to
ideas.
talk to him about
We
this.
got big ideas here for you. We're gonna really expand that Hadrick's
All
Ranch
right,
empire.
he's
I
got to
tell you
put
what.
instead of a trademark symbol, he's got to put JI right by it, so that
Right.
people know that we came up with that.
We don't want money. We just want our name on it. It's just
Yeah.
in a little way, a very small way. No, but yeah, Hadrick's Ranch. If you are somewhere where you struggle finding a ranch or a farmer to be able to get your own quarter, half, eighth, or whole cow from, go to Haddock's Ranch, order yourself some. You get free shipping right to your door. Skip going to the grocery store, get yourself some really, really high quality beef and save yourself a lot of money overall compared to what you would pay for everything you would get in that bundle at the grocery store. So go to Haddock's Ranch and talk to him today. Get yourself hooked up with some beef. If you're in South Dakota, Troy's making runs all over all the time. He might be able to hook you up. So anyways, Dustin Helton says, Troy, we know you're selling beef, but we want you to be Paul Newman and make rain. I just
Paul Newman.
I just saw a stupid video about that where he's like, dude, sweet, you got a signed Paul Newman photo on your wall. He's like, yeah, man. Well, what's his best work? I think it's the balsamic vinaigrette. It's like, the guy's like, he was an actor, right? And he's like, the salad dressing guy
and a race car driver.
A race car driver. That's right. That's
that
right.
joke was worse than my JIAI.
I said it was terrible. I said it was terrible. I let off with it was terrible. I'm pretty sure I was being honest.
All right. Recap the picks from last week. Kenkel model went 1-4. Step back a notch.
Hey,
Tim, myself, and Brendan all tied at 2-3. So yeah, Tim comes on and we just ruin his record.
Right,
and then
that's a shame.
Alex went 3-2. So to look at the total standings,
that's why I feel good because I tied Mr. 70%.
Look who's tied for first now. Myself and the Kenkel model are tied for first.
That's unfortunate.
And then Brendan is hanging on to third place by 35 wins to 34 wins. So moving on to this week's picks, we have a couple in addition to the Valley Games. The first one, goes against all of our rules. It's not a ranked matchup, but it's the Ivy League. And now that you guys decided to get to play in the playoffs, we will honor you with a pick. So we have
a lot of Ivy League execs watch this game. I know that for a fact. Watch this show.
11 Harvard. Harvard is a 16.5 point favorite.
Just by picking these Ivy League games, we're able to bump up our rates for sponsorship, I think, by 40%.
That's true.
We're gonna have the Ivy League coming in to sponsor us. I'm sure of it.
We should just say their team names a bunch and then just show them we talk about you guys all the time.
Yeah. Harvard, wine, cheese, Harvard, Dartmouth, Princeton, Harvard.
All right. Harvard's favored by 16.5.
We are picking this one because this does appear to be the matchup for the
de facto Ivy League title game. And if Dartmouth wins, there is a potential it's a 2-bid league.
Say that again.
If Dartmouth wins, there's a potential it's a 2-bid league.
You said Dartmouth.
Oh. Okay, it sounds like a lizard either way.
That's how it's spelled.
It is how it's spelled. That's why I was laughing. I've never heard it that way, and I kind of like it. Dartmouth. It does sound like a lizard. That's a rainforest lizard, the Dartmouth. Facing the original mascot of the Crimson in Harvard, I'm going to go ahead 16.5. That's a lot of points. I'm going to take Dartmouth to cover.
You call them Dartmouth.
What? Yeah. See, well, we're getting all the
Whatever they're called.
See how
There's
much
no
we
way we're
talk
getting
about.
Ivy League sponsorship money for this.
It's our first time.
We're like these idiots. We're not going to sponsor these clowns.
Yeah. Harvard is going to have a problem with saying Dartmouth.
You know, Zach, they might. It's very advanced.
Yes.
I'm guessing Ivy League would be impressed by JIAI.
I think so. But yeah, I'm going to take Dartmouth to cover. They're a solid team. Just because it is kind of the de facto Harvard or de facto Ivy League title game. I think they'll keep it close. I think Harvard wins, but I think they'll keep it close. It's a big one. Like Alex was saying, if Dartmouth wins, they're probably going to take home the title, and you could see the Ivy League squeak out a at-large bid out of this from Harvard after that. So kind of important game.
Yeah, I'll take.
Dad says, "Go ahead, Ben."
No, you go.
We are not in mid-season form right now.
Why are you reading his comment? Don't read that.
That was funny. Says Dartmouth is what you do when you've been drinking too much with a dart in your mouth. I can relate to that because my brother-in-law had a cigar bar at his wedding that I was at Saturday, and it's like you just get that taste in your mouth all the next day. Best, like I brushed my teeth 6 times and I can't get it out of my mouth. It's like, you just gotta roll with it, dude. It's gonna be that way till Monday, and you live with it.
Hour and a half.
Why are we telling these stories right now? God.
But meanwhile, back at the Hadrick Ranch,
all right.
The model has Harvard by 11.7, so it's going to take Dartmouth to cover. And I think I'll agree. You got to go with Keggy the Keg and Buddy Tevens. For those who know, he is legendary football coach, spent most of his career at Dartmouth. Yeah, I'll agree. I think 18.5 is a lot for Harvard to cover in this one. I do think Harvard's good. I think they're deserving of their top 10 ranking, but I think Dartmouth's a good team too, and I think 3 scores is a lot.
John Colley's total squirrels tonight. He says, "We're just getting your money's worth, man. Look at Kubota rolling across the bottom of the screen."
Oh, he's like, can you take the Kubota off the screen?
Right. Can you go change hats?
Kubota. Yeah, let me.
Can you guys just all the Kubota just take it all down and just keep it for the 18 guys? Because I can't deal with you guys right now.
Sorry, we'll get it off the screen. All right, we. Dartmouth, I'll take Dartmouth as well across the board. It's too many points, and I think it's a closer game than that. Next up, we do a ranked matchup. Number 2, Tarleton going to number 24, Abilene Christian. Tarleton is an 11.5 point favorite on the road.
I suppose I'm leading off since I'm technically barely ahead of Alex and just kind of nervous about life right now. I'm going to take Tarleton to cover that. They're healthy again and they're back to properly rolling. Abilene Christian really, they almost shouldn't be ranked. They've been kind of struggling recently after Alex had them once at 6th in his top 25.
And I don't
at the time it was valid. But I'm going to take Tarleton to cover in this game. Garbalis, I have a Garbalis.
Big ball.
Anyways, they're going to win by more than 11.5.
Model has Tarleton only by 7.3, so it's going to take ACU to cover. I will disagree. I'll agree with Brendan. I'm not making my game up yet through the first 2 here because, I think Abilene Christian's defense has not been good the back half of the season here, and Tarleton's offense has been very good, and Tarleton's defense, as if you've heard, Zach and Tim and Sam or even the Sunday Show guys talk, their defense is better than they get credit for because they play like a lot of almost Ben went to basketball, give and go basketball where their defense is on the field a lot, and they give up a lot of points because they have, 1.5 times the possessions that a normal defense has. So all that to say, give me Tarleton. I think they win by 14 plus pretty easy.
Brendan, would you like to go? Oh, you already went.
Yeah.
Never
Ben
mind.
out with his pants down.
Just kidding. My bad.
Wait, no, someone else go. Oh no, we're out of people.
I'll take Tarleton.
Panic.
I'll take Tarleton to cover on the road. I do think Tarleton is that good. I don't know where they'll. I'm very interested to see in the playoffs how they look. But I'll take Tarleton to keep rolling. Next up, we got our first Valley game. Number 17, Southern Illinois. It's favored by 24 on the road at Murray State. I'll go on this one. Southern Illinois, Murray State's dead to me.
I'm going to go. That's a lot of points. And Southern Illinois has proven they don't have a hot to trot defense really at all. So I'm going to hate myself. I don't think I have picked the Murray State game right yet. And the reason they didn't cover is because I picked them 2 covers. So let's get them back in the win column of covering. So I'm going to take Murray State to cover 24 points.
Gonna roll with them again. All right.
The horse is going to get more of a workout than normal.
Well, it's in Carbondale, so or no, it is in Murray. Never mind.
It is in Murray.
Hey, read the spreadsheet. God.
I'm reading my own. I was looking at the wrong column. Model has Salukis by 18.2, so it's going to take Murray to cover. And I'm once again not going to make my game back here. I think that offense from Murray State we saw, they're definitely respectable against us. And as Brendan talked about, Southern Illinois' defense kind of dog water this year. So I think that even if it's not necessarily close, they put up enough points to where they don't lose by 21, I think. I could see them losing by like 10-17. I think Murray State, spoiler alert for 3 weeks, I think they're going to beat Indiana State by a couple scores. If I just had to call it right now, they've put up very similar stats in the advanced metrics despite playing a significantly harder schedule.
Would that give them a winning record against Indiana State in the Missouri Valley Football Conference?
It would be. They'd be 2-1.
Good for them. Yeah. Climb that ladder, baby. One at a time. Clunk, clunk.
They will talk about that more in 3 weeks.
First of all, I didn't know that grown adults said the term dog water.
I do.
You do too?
People might.
I thought that was like a young kid thing.
People might take umbrage with calling me an adult, but
Benjamin, some of us are only in our 30s.
Yeah,
I'm still in my 30s, bro.
I was gonna say he's got me by like a year. Listen, Alex, you young whippersnapper.
I'm 31.
Not that young.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got, Brendan?
He picked already once again.
Dang it. Okay.
Oh my God, he's just
I'm
trying to
definitely
get me,
paying
and
attention.
he's just whipping. I'm throwing him high heat, and he's just whipping.
I've heard of dog water, Zach. I just didn't think that adults said. I thought it was a kid
read the
thing.
comment. Read the comment.
Oh, Zach said you've never heard of dog water? That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, dude, don't.
Okay, that's from my kids. Yes, they've taught me that. That's my bad.
Hey, Jesse, easy, bruh.
Not bruh. Anyway,
That was-
Ben
What
has
is-
definitely called me broski while intoxicated before. We'll just put that out there on the record, like unironically.
I've never been intoxicated.
Never. No, he's a good Christian lad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you ever see Ben at the second Frisco game? Or the third, I should think, in the spring game?
Oh, okay, that was all of that. That was a group effort there.
Yeah.
I can't even drag Ben on that one.
Man.
Yeah, he was completely composed. He definitely wasn't like leaning on me at the urinal. That didn't happen.
Even
Yeah.
Rev,
And I had
Rev
just
and
been
Kevin were in the same state. Even
I had just been on the top of an RV.
That's terrifying.
Kevin was in the same boat as us. He says, "Bro, RV Frisco." This was not a solo trip by Ben.
No, No, I don't mean to back the RV over him.
Oh, jeez.
You
All
have to pay
right.
the toll on that RV.
Anyways. All right. What just happened? Okay.
We're picking a game, right?
Northern Iowa. I already picked. I was the first one to pick.
I know. We're done.
We're good. Northern Iowa
Probably.
goes number 20. Illinois.
Wait. No, I'm kidding. We're good.
Illinois State is favored by 9.5 at home. This is going to go an hour and a half.
So what do we do when the model pushes?
It's like 9.50.
Yeah, normally it's like a tenth one way or the other. We can make it.
How many
work,
decimals can you take it out to? Extend it.
It's 9.500000
Forever. Well, I don't know. You're gonna have to break the tie, I guess.
Okay.
So it's your model. I know the tie goes with the model.
I think UNI's offense is bad and they're on the road, so I think Illinois State covers, and I guess I will let the model pick that way too. Then I think she's asleep. Dustin says I should ask my wife. My wife. I think Tommy Rittenhouse is gonna keep playing well, and UNI's defense, despite being good, does not do enough to keep them in this one, especially on the road.
I have a devil on my shoulder just whispering in my ear, pick UNI. Illinois State barely beat the Yotes, and the Yotes weren't covering 9.5 against UNI either, but I'm going to take Illinois State at home. I'm not going to fall for that trap. Not today, Satan. Get away. No.
I'll take Illinois State as well. I don't as much as Alex thinks that holding a team to 31 points is a good defensive effort, I think that they'll have trouble with Illinois State. So I'll
within context.
All right, number 6, UND is favored at USD only by 14. I thought that would have been a bigger spread.
Well, this is one I should have looked up beforehand, but here I go again.
You don't have to pick right away.
Ken Zuck says he is a former UND player. He's given 7 points for $200, and he isn't taking it. Ken, if you DM me on Twitter, I will take that bet. They will definitely cover 7. Anyhow, Brendan, what are we getting at 14?
God, you're just putting this evil on. He's trying to stress me right now. So what? USD hasn't scored over 14 points since Murray State. And UND, I don't think, scored less than 35 points. Hold on, I'm stalling so I can double check this. I came down here half hour early so I could check this stuff. I didn't. Yeah, they've scored over 35 points every game, except for Montana. And I got news. USD's defense is in the Dakota Dome is not the same as playing the Montana Grizz in week 4 or week 3. So I'm going to take UND to cover, and I dare say that is borderline spicy meatball territory, to be honest with you, because
I was wondering if you're going to go there.
It's really close. It's if I had more confidence, if I didn't have a losing record the last 2 weeks, I'd probably be confident enough to throw spicy meatball on that, but I'm not.
Dang it! I haven't been able to break out the graphic.
I know.
I'll take UND. I think they win by 20-30.
Model only has the Postal Service by 7.5, so it is going to take USD to cover. And I will disagree and agree with Ben and Brendan. USD's offense is going to struggle mightily in this one, I think, and I think UND is going to put up some points. The only thing that could maybe swing it the other way is that this could be a trap game for UND because nickel game next week, so they could be looking ahead a little bit. You're muted, Brendan.
But this is a rivalry, Alex. I caught it already, Ben. It's a rivalry game. How could they?
UND and USD?
Yeah, just ask. They want a trophy and everything for it.
It used to be.
Yeah.
These two were losing their minds earlier because Zach McKinnell said no spicy meatballs or backdoor covers, which we have had a little.
There's gonna be no backdoor covering anyways, but there might be some spicy meatballs on the field. I don't know. That should have been Garbalis, spicy meatball on it. That would have made too much sense. How did I let that go?
I need to make a backdoor cover graphic for you.
Oh no!
I'm sure it'll go well.
Oh no!
Let's see what AI comes up with.
That's a terrible idea.
All right. Next up, we have 2 more games. This thing is going to go an hour and a half. Number 16, Youngstown State.
I called it.
At number 1, NDSU. NDSU's favored by 27. It's a lot of points.
Model has the Bisons by 26.8, so it is barely going to take Youngstown State. I understand that we just lost by more than that, but at the same time, that's a game NDSU gets up for like they don't get up for anyone else. I think Bo Brungard's a really good football player. I think he does enough to make this game weird, and Youngstown loses by like 15 to 20 and covers.
Yeah. It's at home.
Yeah, this
was on the road. First off, can we change the model's name to Fence Rider? Can it make a goddamn decision like with some emphasis for me so I feel more comfortable when I make a pick? It's tying and like
if we want to go there, so like we've talked about this before, but I don't think we've talked about it this year. When you use a model, if you're like actually dumb enough to put real money on a football game, you're looking for EV. So like, which means expected value. You really only want to bet anything that's like 5 or more points difference. Like if anything's within 5 points, that means don't bet this game. Anyhow, Brendan, you were saying.
Anyways, the Fence Rider model that will give you no EV on any games this week.
So don't bet any of the Valley games this week is what it's telling you.
Don't do it. Not off of these lines. I can't put that up.
We can't put that
up. No. Yeah. There's part of me with the UND game next week that says this could be a bit of a letdown game, but even the bit of letdown games that NDSU has had, they've won by like 30 points, especially at home. So I'm going to have to take NDSU to cover. I would, yeah.
It's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points, but
here's where I get my game back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take NDSU to cover, I guess. God, is that what's gonna be riding on that game?
Right now it is.
That's so gross. That's so gross. See, that's how you know I'm not trying to be a weenie about this. I'm making genuine picks.
He's such an NDSU fanboy. You picked him twice in a row.
Stab you. God.
All right. Youngstown State covers 27. I think Brungard is a beast, and the Mall and Fargo won't intimidate him. And so, I think they'll do enough to cover. I think it'll be a pretty high-scoring affair. All right. Last but not least, we have Indiana State coming to SDSU, number 5, SDSU. SDSU is favored by 29 at home.
Model has good guys by 31.5, so it's going to take them to cover. And I don't know. I hate to disagree, but I disagree. I think this is a get healthy game. This is play a lot of guys game and get ready for this big final 3-game swing. We could play our JV and win this game at risk of ending up bulletin board material. So I think not to say we do that, but we don't do more than we have to in this one.
So, Zach, for that comment saying your green and gold is showing, I'm going to cook up something truly awful for you when I see you in natural. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it's going to be petty. all the points you said, Alex. You listen to Zim talking with Gaskins. There's other guys dinged up, is what he said, beyond Van Tol and Chase and Ogroski. He mentioned that. It'd be nice, really, really nice to have a get right game, especially for the defense, I think, honestly, which is odd to say with the offense's performance, but
I never gave my thoughts. I didn't think the defense was terrible.
Right. But in the end, you gave up 38 points,
which is bad. Yeah, I don't want to excuse that.
Any SDSU defense for the last
5-6 years,
that's even longer than that. That's a bad game. Like, that's just never been a SDSU thing. So 29 points is just so many with having a banged up quarterback and an O-line that really struggled, a run game that really struggled. Top receiver out, just offensively. I mean, you need to score a lot of points to cover 39. So I'm going to take Indiana State to cover. I think the good guys win and win handily, but that's just a lot. So
I am going to take SDSU to cover. I think that I don't think Indiana State's good. And they did put up somewhat of a fight against NDSU, but I think SDSU is going to be anxious to score some points and shut a team down. So I'll take SDSU to cover. With that,
I was just going to answer Raphael Gale's question. He says,
You were?
in the first 60 minutes. How's your quarterback? Is he going to play this week? We don't know. They said, Jackson has said in his media stuff, they're taking it a week at a time. So would it complete shock me play this week?
Yes.
Craig Haley's punching air. Why won't they tell me?
I deserve. Don't they know who I am?
Right. Would it
Which is
shock
so
me?
funny. Did you see his tweet today? He was like posting about Robertson being day to day, and he was like so happy to report it.
I'm glad that you commented, because I wouldn't have been able to see after my comments to him on Saturday night.
Anyhow, I would be shocked to see Chase play, but I guess I would not completely rule it out. I will leave it at that.
Yeah, I would be shocked to see him play. Just the circumstances.
Mason?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, I'd be really surprised to see him play. I would. I mean, even if he is healthy enough, why?
It sounds.
It would feel rushed right now, to be honest.
It sounds like it's also like a pain management injury. So not that once again, not to put bulletin board material out there, but you probably don't need Chase Mason to win this game. And so based upon the understanding I've had from coaches' availability and stuff, it's something that staying off it an extra week's going to help him.
Right.
So
that's why I'm saying, why would you have him take hits a week early if you can get an extra week healthy against a team that, in theory, you should be able to win that game?
I think you give it a serious look next week, but unless he's 100, the first time you give him a chance to play under 100% is probably UND. Until he's 100%, you can win an ugly game against USD and Illinois State if you have to.
Well, we'll talk about that. I think you play him for USD, to be honest. We've had too many times.
I think if he's available,
if he's able to go and he's like 85, I think you got to go with him, because we've had too many times against worse USD teams in that
weird things happens,
where just weird stuff happens. And the time that it didn't, we had an O-line that just absolutely ate them for lunch. So that
2023 game was pretty fun.
That is, yeah, that's definite 1-0 territory there. But I don't think you're not going to see Chase Mason this week. I don't think I'd be blown away in the stands if we saw him.
Even if he's out of the boot, I still expect him in street clothes personally.
Yeah. So The rest of it, I don't know. There's you got to try to get healthy. What's so funny? What are you laughing at?
Jim Pop, and he says, "Come on, Ben, call it."
Oh, because he put it in the chat
He's just
3 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Ben's about
he's
to
like,
explode.
Jim's like, "This isn't Late Night with Borg. We gotta wrap this thing up."
We gotta have
So
standards.
this isn't even. Oh, this is the first third of the show for Late Night with Borg. You
I
could
know.
tie my Late Night with Borg shoes.
Oh God, I would lose it.
No, it's good.
I'd just be like,
Good.
"All right, see you later, boys."
Most of the time, I'm really good for it, but boy, I was after pulled pork all night and being up every hour to spray it, and then the full day and everything else, and then a really, really late game. Yeah, I was struggling.
Did you ever get Brian on? Why didn't you have him on?
Brian was just sitting on the couch
He was
over
sitting
there.
next to him the whole time.
I know. Why didn't you? Have him
I
on the
never
screen,
said
like,
he. I
talking
never
with you?
said he couldn't because it's Brian after an NDSU win. You wanted to hear that after that game?
I would have made for good entertainment, I think.
For somebody.
I never
Brian.
said no. For the record, I never told him absolutely not. But he was pretty content just being able to chirp from the couch every once in a while. And he came on the screen right at the end.
Yeah.
He was there. What do I have
All
on my
right.
forehead? Did I hit my head on something? It did.
That's a perfect way to end this show. All right. Like
Here goes
Jim
that.
says, like we always say, go big, go blue,
Go Jack.